Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Jason Hamill is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you can see right there, right-handed hitters do not have a lot of success against him. Let's see what happens here.
Here's a pitch taken for ball one as we get underway here at 7:06.
First pitch, 7:06.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Hamill has his target. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Line toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a
Well, a line shot into right to start things out. Now you have to worry about whether he'll be on the move or not.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
One-0 count. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bryant has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Freddie Freeman will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Matt Wisler, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Ben Zobrist is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Francoeur on the move, and Francoeur won't have a play. It's a foul ball. This is hit softly to third. And, oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Jason Hayward will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. First bounce. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. One down. Chris Bryant gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
Trying to do a little too much out there, so that'll go into the books as an E2. One out and a runner on second base. That evens it up 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Peterson on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting fourth,
Anthony Rizzo will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back to the mound and off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put it. Adonis Garcia will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Garcia.
And that's in there for strike 1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Montero gathers.
Batting sixth,
Jeff Francoeur will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respected for his strike zone. He doesn't seem to miss many pitches too often.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Eric Ibar will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
And he hit over 300 during the last month, so he's seeing it really now.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball. Here's a high pop-up. Baez is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Javier Baez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Javier Baez.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Francoeur going back on it. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Center fielder.
Number 5 digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Inciarte. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Addison Russell gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
1-1. Here it comes. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Matt Wisler set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Chopped weakly to the left. Baez gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 8, second baseman,
Jace Peterson will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard stuff.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
now batting.
Ender Inciarte is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Bryant makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down. Jason Hamill digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Jason Hamill.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Oh, and I got to say right here that I love the hustle. You know, more often than not, pitchers are going to run down the line with about a 40% effort. But he was giving it his all right there, and it paid off for him in the form of an infield single. Great play.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And he's retired here, one away. Jason Hayward is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Inciarte has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. With Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hamill gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Hayward. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out.
Third baseman number 13.
Adonis Garcia is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. maybe try and break this tie ball game.
2-0 count and the pitch. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. You got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Jeff Francoeur. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bryant giving chase, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Anthony Rizzo is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Lays off 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
I got 2-1 to count.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now, because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' count. This is where you need to pounce.
Just stay at bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Barehanded on the hop. Not in time.
Man, almost a great play.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Here's Javier Baez. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game, and with it the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout and taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting.
Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB is swung out and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. To 2-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You got to keep the ball down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Leading off the inning, A.J. Pierzynski, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. driven to right field and deep. Hayward ranging back, and it's gone. And that wasn't a no-doubter, but it is now. A solo home run for A.J. Pierzynski. And the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Eric Ibar now.
Eric Ibar.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Under it is the center fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Matt Wisler stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Hamels is ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. There's Baez. In time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, number 8.
Jace Peterson will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. And the inning is over. But the Braves are able to get one back on the solo. Jason Hamill comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Pitcher, Jason Hamill.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, one away.
The second baseman,
Ben
number
Zobrist
18,
steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
The right fielder, number 22,
Jason Hayward will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Chopped to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still lead. Leading off the inning, Ender Inciarte, and they'll need him to get something going here. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hamill into the wind. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now batting.
Ready now, Freddie Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, the last time that was a fastball, and it didn't really look like he got all of it, but the velocity of the pitch probably helped it a little bit, and he just snuck it out of here.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And he's going to get a visit from his catcher here because even though he got away with that last pitch, it was right down the middle of the plate, nowhere near the target. And this is not the guy you want to start missing your location with.
And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Just checking.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Home plate. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the 0-2. On the ground up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, they have not been able to keep him off base. He's got 3 of their 6 hits so far, and he's single-handedly keeping them in the ballgame.
Nick Markakis will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Man, you get back-to-back singles to start the inning. Everything looking good. And then one pitch later, it all comes crashing down on the double play.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's a breaking pitch blocked by Montero. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves strand 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Chris Bryant gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ryan.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Javier Baez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. When these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jeff Francoeur is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Down by a run. Your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
And the count will be full. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And that's going to be all for Jason Hamill. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Joel Peralta will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Joel Peralta.
A.J. Pierzynski will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out.
And now he gets to face some fresh meat. He's already got one homer in this game, remember.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. So striding in, Eric Ibar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The pitcher, number 37, Matt Whistler.
Emilio Bonifacio will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 64, Emilio Bonifacio.
Out in front of it, strike one. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. One. Number 54 will come in and pitch now.
For the Braves,
Miguel Montero will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
He's made good contact in his first 2 at-bats, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Montero.
The 0-1 on its way. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia in foul ground and reined in, 1 away.
Now batting,
it probably goes without saying,
5.
but he'll be unhappy with that at-bat. This is a curveball, and Show Track shows you it's right in the strike zone, but all he can do is pop it straight up.
Standing in now, number 5, as he swings down on the first pitch and sends a chopper over to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter,
Addison Russell will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Justin Grimm will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Jace Peterson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Center fielder,
Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Freddie Freeman. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in safely.
Keeping an eye on him.
Another look to first. And the runner back.
Simple throw over there.
Yet another check on first. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4.
All right, now just playing a little station-to-station baseball, and nothing wrong with that at this point in the ball game. Especially because now you get that possible tying run into scoring position at second base. Still just 1 out. And meanwhile, you also get the potential go-ahead run on base as well.
Hayward will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Adonis Garcia will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Matt Caesar will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Center fielder, Matt Caesar.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 8.
Ben Zobrist will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The right fielder, number 22.
Jason Hayward strides in, grounded out his last time through. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
A good job here. He stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Chris Bryant will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Pause, now the pitch. Right down Broadway that time, strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to look.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs strand 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jeff Francoeur, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
You got to be a little more restrained here leading off an inning. That's a big run if you can get on base, and you don't want to give away an opportunity by chasing bad pitches.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Wow.
A.J. Pierzynski is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. In the air now out to right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop
Eric Ibar will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Very weakly on the ground. And now this crowd, announced at around 33,000, come to their feet. Flipped out the other way toward short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
now batting.
Might be time to see a pinch hitter, and if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench. Tyler Flowers will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
25, Tyler Flowers.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Rondon's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. And there's a swing and a miss for strike two. And the Braves now are down to their final strike.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1 and 2?
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 3-2. Good night from Chicago.
For Atlanta, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error,